Both teams battling hard through the first half. Nice game. Great performance by Maurice Spates.
Yeah, how about that first half? He's already scored more points than he averages on the season.
Yeah, he's on pace for a monster game. It's too bad he can't score like this every night.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Just absolute domination in this one for Spates. He's got 10 points and the 1 steal. Don't underestimate how important he's been.
And this is what we see when we talk about potential. He's tapped into it today, guys.
Taking a look at the Thunder. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Morrow is the 2 with Durant the 3. And it's Westbrook in at the 1.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
On defense, the Thunder. A 2-point game. Screened by Bogut. And Curry, here we go. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Curry's got 8 points. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder. And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
Payne, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And finished off by Bogut.
Fellas, that 2-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
And Durant gets double-teamed. Morrow kicks to Durant. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Adams dishes to Durant. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Bogut drives in. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Adams. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Last year, the Thunder were in a playoff battle all season, Clark. Their road record of 16-24, a big part of why they didn't sneak into the playoffs.
Well, when you're dealing with the kinds of injuries the Thunder had last year, it's impossible to be your best, and grinding out road wins is that much tougher.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Ibaka. Dion Waiters comes in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Foy in for Payne. And it's rebounded by Anderson Varejao.
And really with the Thunder and their road problems last season, both Phoenix and New Orleans had better road records than they did. And had the Thunder been tougher on the road, no doubt they would have made it in.
McAdoo is checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Ian Clark. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Singler's checked in.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
The offensive rebound. McAdoo. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
You know, the Thunder had road trouble right out of the gate last season, guys. Only had one road win in their first 9 road games. They also had 4 different instances of 4 or more game road losing streaks last season.
When you think about Shaun Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
Spates checked in for James Michael McAdoo. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Baca comes in for Kyle Singler. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Dion Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford. And some changes here for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Rush. Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Steph Curry subbed in for Shaun Livingston.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to...
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Curry can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Hey, guys, last season was a painful one for Anderson Varejao. He had finally shaken the back injury that sidelined him the year before, signs the multi-year contract extension with the Cavs. Things were starting to look up. Then only 3 weeks later, he tears the Achilles and was ruled out for the season. You talk about a tough break. Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job. Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Durant at the elbow. Here's Adams. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Warriors ahead, up 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Anderson Varejao is out there with Maurice Spates. And it's Curry in at the point guard. That's the Warriors' 5. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Westbrook.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
The Roracle, or Oracle Arena, was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them 1 off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Anderson Varejao. And it's Green in for Maurice Spates. Here's Bogut. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Durant comes in for Dion Waiters. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Randy Ford.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the Warriors, and they were actually unstoppable in every way last season. Average home margin of victory was 13-plus points. A lot of those games weren't even that close as they let things get tight in garbage time.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Bogut with a screen on Westbrook. Curry wide open. And another basket for Golden State.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And it's Durant missing.
And more on the Warriors' home dominance. Shot almost 50% as a team at home, which led the league. Shot over 41% from beyond the arc as a team. And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down. We've seen Andrew Bogut getting it done. 16 points, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
And because of that, there's now a major intimidation factor working in their favor.
Good on the second free throw. Thunder trailing by 8. And Westbrook, here we go. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Ibaka. Westbrook passes to Adams. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The drive by Thompson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Durant's got the ball. And even 3-on-3 break. And it's Green missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 7. Oh! Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Curry kicks to Green. Here's Bogut. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
To the paint. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Screen by Bogut. And Curry, here we go. No good from Bogut.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
He dishes it to Curry. Now, here's Thompson. To the middle. Layup off the bench. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV. No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Warriors.